All right. Today is day 3 of scaling my agency to 20K a month. And I just spent a couple hours recording ads. It's been exhausting and I am ridiculously nervous, but I think they're going to work all right. Um, I still haven't fully broken down all of my plan on these videos. So I think I should do that in order to keep the record and also set expectations. So before I do that, I think I'm going to give a quick overview for future me to watch or whoever's watching. A couple of reflections. One is that ads are high pressure for me because I feel like anything I make will have an impact on how much money is going to cost me to get more clients. So it's way higher pressure than just posting organic content. But hopefully, I'll get over that and through that after I start seeing some results. So we'll see how that goes. And then number two is talking about my organic content. Something that I have been dwelling on for quite a bit is doing like a 100-day challenge where I say, day one of, trying to do XYZ. And the reason I've been dwelling on it a lot is that a lot of people do like scaling to, and then they just say a certain number for the agency. In this case, kind of like what I did here, to 20K a month. Although I don't even think the other day I said the number. That's right, I didn't actually. But what I wanted to say is that on YouTube, for some reason, I have no problem sharing the number because I feel like no one that I know is gonna watch this. But on Instagram, which is my main way of getting clients so far, it does feel weird. So I'm trying to think maybe if I come up with different ways of bringing it up by saying that I'm not going to spend it or that it's for the agency or for whatever it might be, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's something that I just have to get used to. Um, but we'll see. I think I might want to ask Ian what he thinks because that's what he did, and he seems like a pretty cool guy. I really like his content. He's helped me out a ton, actually. So, just for a quick background, he helps aesthetic clinics, and I help therapists. But he's really good at ads, from my point of view. So I asked him for one-on-one help. He did. So on Friday we connected. We talked a bunch. It was really nice, and he helped me out a lot. And then I was very happy because I'm on this program by Start Lab, a consulting company, and the program's really good. And part of the program is writing the ads, of course. And the coach on the program gave me feedback on the ads, and he said that they were really, really, really good. So that's good. That feels good because I got help from someone who knows his stuff, and I got feedback from someone else who also knows his stuff, and they both agreed that it's good. But what they think doesn't matter as much as what the market will think. So we'll see what that looks like. Okay, now that I basically gave my journal away, now I'm going to give a quick overview on what I'm doing so that we're more clear on what's to come on the next couple of weeks. So, yeah. So, a quick overview of what I'm doing. I am following this program that teaches you how to raise your prices and say high ticket services. And so the first thing you have to do is pick a niche. In my case, like I said before, I am going for therapists and psychologists and whatnot. Then after that, you have to create your value promise, your high value promise, they call it, which is basically I help dream client get dream result without thing that they don't like with my new way of doing things, my new system. In my case, my high value promise, I can show you. It's in Figma. Give me one sec. So it's I help mental health professionals book more appointments on autopilot without relying on word of mouth with a client getting machine. So that is my high value promise. I've been tweaking it here and there, and I've been now adding the expression fill your caseload because they use that a lot more than book appointments. So after that, they have you pick your 3 pillars, basically the 3 main things that you offer or the 3 main stages that your clients have to go through in order to get their dream result. As you can see, this is their situation before they start with me: stuck, not enough new patients. Then you have constant new flow of patients, and then in between, these are the 3 things that we do with my customers. First, we create their golden offer, similar to what I do. Then we create an optimized sales website, which is my main thing that I am selling. And then we create a bunch of automations. These are AI chatbots. These are nurturing campaigns. These are quick follow back and replies. And I'm creating all of those with high levels, and I might be integrating some third party AI conversation apps. So that's the main overview. After that, I have to create my own sales funnel. And what does that look like? It looks something like this. The traffic comes from Facebook. So in this case, I am using a ManyChat funnel that I will show you in a little bit. Then what I was just doing before this video was creating and recording all of the ad creatives, which let me show you. All of the scripts are right here. So we have a couple different angles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different angles. And then for each angle, I have the value content or the body and 6 hooks or 5 hooks in some. It varies a little bit. So these are the different approaches. So I just recorded all of those, and then those will go on Facebook. But instead of having people go straight to my landing page, I will send them to a ManyChat conversation. Now, let me show you what that ManyChat funnel looks like. We come here. So when someone replies to my comment or story or whatever it might be, then they will get this message saying, hello, just make sure I'm sending you the right thing. Would you like to get our training on 3 strategies to do more intakes and get more patients? Then depending on what they reply, I mean, they can say click here, and then they get the stuff. And if they don't reply right away, in 10 minutes, I follow back, which is really good because I'm also applying the same thing that I am doing for my clients. Then when we keep going, it asks them for their email address. And then the first step is actually to book their free consultation. Normally, you would want them to watch the training and then they book a call, but it is actually more effective, according to the program that I'm following, to just ask them to book a call and then they get the training. I will show you what the training looks like in a little bit. So yeah, basically, yeah, it's a little more choices and follow up, and then finally they get the training and they schedule a consultation. Now, what does that training look like? When we open a new tab, I'm going to open the training right here. There we go. So the training, you have the high value promise, and then you have a webinar explaining the different pillars, and it follows this whole perfect webinar structure. It's similar to Perfect Webinar by Russell Brunson, but with some adaptations, and it is way shorter. So it's only 20 minutes long. Then from here, you have social proof, before and after, how it works, because the goal of this is to also sell the call for some other type of traffic where they haven't booked the call yet. And that's about it. After that, they will get a soap opera sequence for let me show you actually. Like I said, here it is. This is the soap opera mail sequence that they get once they schedule the appointment. So the first email is my journey. Then the email number 2 is struggles a therapist face. And then you have the epiphany, the client getting machine, which is what I'm selling. Then we have the hidden benefits, so more benefits, and pre-call excitement. When you toggle them, you see all of the content. And so I created all of that nurturing campaign once they book a call. And they also get, of course, reminders for the call. On the call, I'm not going to go through all of the sales process yet because I have sold websites before, but I want to break down those calls once I get traffic from this specific campaign. But in the meanwhile, yeah, that's the overview. That's the plan. And that's what I'm doing to get to the goal. I hope it was useful. And I hope that future Vicente is proud of what I'm doing here and that it's not just a big fuck up when looking at this from the future. Anyway, see you soon.